The Insta360 X5 is here and it's designed to perform all day, all night, all angles. That's what Insta360 claims anyway. In this video, I'll tell you about the pain points with the X4 that I think this new X5 solves and what I like about this new version. These are my first impressions. And yes, Insta360 did send me this early to test and use and for me to tell you what I think about it. Knowing that, let's go. Let's talk about the headline improvements first, because with the X5, a lot of the improvements are all about image quality, durability, and AI editing and sharing. These are the three under the hood improvements that really underpin that all day, all night, all angles headline. But let's dig into image quality first. Whereas the X4 and previous versions have struggled in low light, this changes with the X5 because your 360 camera should be able to capture amazing detail in any lighting condition. That's real life. You want it with you all day and all night. So now that's what you get. Amazing ability, not just in the daytime, but with PureVideo mode. Now you might be familiar with that in the Ace Pro and the Ace Pro 2 because now it's brought to the Insta360 X5. How? Well, that's through a combination of bigger sensors and smarter processing. The sensors have been upgraded to twin 1/1.28 inches. That's 144% larger than the X4. Now this means they'll capture significantly more light, giving you sharper details, richer colors, and reduced noise even in these low light conditions. Now that's done because these better sensors are also working alongside a triple AI chip system. That's one pro imaging chip for each lens and a third 5nm chip with a new algorithm delivering 140% more computing power than in the X4, which means better dynamic range, fantastic real-time low-light performance, and that better image quality with lower noise day or night. And that extra computing power actually makes it less likely to overheat too. Now when you shoot in 8K on the X5, that actually involves 11K SuperSampling. So what does that actually mean? SuperSampling essentially renders an image at a higher resolution than the display and then shrinks it down. That results in smoother edges and a more detailed overall image. Now this usually has some costs, like needing more processing power and more memory to store and process the images too. But because that computing power has been significantly increased in the X5, alongside all the improvements in sensor capability, all that in combination, that's what makes this super sampling possible and means you get those smoother edges and improved detail in the video images, whatever time of day you capture it. Clearer, brighter, and more vivid. That's what you can expect with the X5. Pretty darn cool. And yes, you get this new PureVideo mode on a 360 camera, as well as an active HDR mode for action scenes, now up to 5.7K 60 frames per second. But let's move into the second under the hood improvement after image quality, and that's durability. And this is a biggie that I can't wait to tell you about. Because if you're anything like me, you worry about those lenses. They are fragile, and I think they stop me from filming in some situations. I play it safe rather than risk the shot, and I didn't want to compromise the quality of my image or video by using lens guards when they became available. Yep, I've never used lens guards, which is why I've never made tutorials about them. Well, all that is going to change because not only are these the most durable lenses that Insta360 have made for their X series, but they're now completely user replaceable. No more worrying about your lenses, worrying about the cost of Insta360 replacing them, the cost of sending your camera to Insta360, and then all the time that you'd be without your camera. And this means no more nightmares about going on holiday and breaking your lens and then being unable to capture any footage anymore. Because you know what I'd do? I'd buy 2 replacement lens packages because that's what you can do and take them on holiday with you. No more worrying. No more waiting, no more limits on capturing all the video you want. Freaking amazing, and what we've all been waiting for. Okay, let's talk about these lenses because they're now tougher too, hopefully meaning that replacing them is less likely. In my conversations with Insta360, they told me that the lens durability has been significantly improved to where you can consider them like the X4 with standard lens guards fitted. Stronger, more scratch resistant, and more crack resistant too compared with the X4. The drop protection for the X5 from a 1 meter height is now equivalent to an X4 with those standard lens guards on. That's pretty cool, I think you'll agree. Let's talk more about durability with the battery improvements in the X5. The battery life is extended. You can now get up to 185 minutes of extended battery time running in power saving endurance mode. That's 37% more than before. Now that's 5.7K in 24 frames per second. Now, I'm not sure when personally I'd use that, but the battery life is at least a bit better than the X4 at 2,400 milliamp hours. That's up from 2,290. And that's because of the next battery improvement that I like it. That's getting 80% battery charge from flat in just 20 minutes, meaning I can get back into the action after a brief coffee stop and access to a power socket. You also get better heat dissipation from this new battery setup in the X5 too, so that will help to reduce the likelihood of overheating issues too, hopefully. Another durability improvement is IP68 waterproofing to 15 meters. Very cool if you're into that kind of thing. But Insta360 still recommends a dive case to eliminate light refraction, warping, and stitching issues when underwater too. Now let's take a moment to talk about design here. And there's good news and bad news here. Because the dimensions of the body of the camera have changed, and also things like where the USB port is now situated, it means that a lot of the accessories you own, like perhaps spare batteries or a dive case, won't work with the X5. The dimensions are different. Yes, I feel you, that kind of sucks for sure. But other accessories that don't depend on those dimensions, like your selfie sticks, will be fine, but it still sucks. Here's a good design thing though. As well as the 3.5mm tripod thread at the bottom of the camera, you now have these claw clip receptors handy for that magnetic mount like in the Ace Pro 2. I love this new simple innovation. It just helps your accessories become a little bit more cross-platform within the Insta360 range. Now it's a familiar setup at the front here of the X5, but the thing I want to draw your attention to here is the reverse side. What the heck is going on here? No, it's not a stealth bomber with all those crazy non-radar reflecting surfaces. No, this here, right here, is a built-in wind guard for the microphone. A bit like the Ace Pro 2, but adapted for the Insta360 360 camera design. This means you now get improved audio being captured with better physical wind shielding, as well as improved audio algorithms too, with 4 different audio modes. And I'm really pleased with these improvements because I think they'll make a big difference, especially if you're using the X5 as a vlogging tool. Which brings me to the next massive improvement in the AI and editing category. We'll come to sharing in a sec, but first, AI editing. The X5 introduces InstaFrame to make your vlogging life so much easier. One of the main pain points for people is editing 360 video. People are fine recording, but they can really struggle with the editing side of things. So Insta360 has come up with a great feature. What this does is capture 2 videos simultaneously. First, it's capturing the usual 360 video, ready for future flexibility where you can edit it how you want. But recognizing that editing can feel complicated, time-consuming, and overwhelming for people, here's what it captures at the same time in real time. A perfectly framed traditional MP4 flat video with you as the star. Press record once and get 2 videos automatically produced. You don't need to do anything else, thanks to the triple AI chips in the X5 making this possible. Anyway, more on that in a future video, so be sure to subscribe to see that and more. And yes, after shooting an InstaFrame mode, you can check both the flat video and the 360 video in your camera's album. Here's a tip about the resolutions you'll get. Full disclosure here. That's 5.7K 30 frames per second for the 360 video and up to 1080p 30 frames per second for the flat video. A bit of a bump down in video resolution, but that improved image quality and the fact that it's automatically produced, and I think this is a phenomenal, very usable output. There's some improvements to the AI edit feature in the app and multi-view mode too, and shot lab, time shift, star lapse, and improvements to bullet time too, with a great new bullet time accessory. But I can't cram it all into this video, there's just too much to tell you. You've also got new features like live snapshot, where you can take a snapshot of a video and save it as a live photo on your iPhone. And I love this new twist to shoot feature. It's an easier way to film when your camera is mounted on the selfie stick, maybe far away from you. Simply rotate your selfie stick back and forth twice to start and stop filming or take a photo. But let's talk about sharing now. The Insta360 Plus cloud service integrated in the X5 lets you backup, edit, and share anywhere. It's an optional extra cost service, but there are benefits and I found it super useful. The camera automatically backs up files to the cloud, accessible on any device, and can even auto delete them afterwards, keeping your SD card ready for more. Personally, I wouldn't do this though. I prefer to manually delete these when I'm good and ready. Less room for mistakes that way. But this means you can edit and export on the cloud anytime, anywhere, as long as you've got an internet connection. And you can share your world instantly with a customizable link too. Now, I've definitely used all this and I found it very useful, especially when wanting to edit 360 footage for immersive VR video in Insta360 Studio. But if you want to know how Insta360 has changed Insta360 Studio entirely, meaning you may never have to use Adobe Premiere Pro ever again, then this video coming up is for you.